It's Time Warner Cable's Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance, and we are joined by Amy Fass. She is the Executive Director of Shoes That Fit, an organization that started in Claremont over 20 years ago and has gone nationwide. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How proud are you of your organization?
I can't even, words cannot describe.
What happened in 1992?
Well, in 1992, our founder, her name was Elodie, was at a lunch. She was working at Harvey Mudd College, and she had a friend who was a school nurse, and she was at lunch with her, and the woman was kind of upset and told her this story about a boy who had been sent to her office who'd been crying all day in class. And so they sent him to the nurse's office, and he said his feet hurt. So the nurse took his shoes off, and his toes had been turned under to fit into the shoes so that he could go to school. So she took the shoes off and massaged his feet to try to make him feel better. But at the end, she had to put the shoes back on him because you have to have shoes to be in class. When Elodie heard the story, she was just horrified and said, well, why didn't somebody do something? And she said, do you have any idea how many kids we have in circumstances like this? We just can't help them all.
And so back in 92, this woman started the organization, adopted a school in Pomona.
Yes.
But now you've adopted schools in 45 states in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, it's amazing. We are a very simple, we think we're a very simple solution to a complex problem. You know, 1 in 5 children live in poverty in the U.S., and people feel like it's an overwhelming problem. We're a very simple, concrete solution. We match, we're a bridge. We match volunteers. It can be corporations like Nordstrom and DeVita, or Rotary clubs, book groups, with schools in their own community. And then the volunteers tell us how many kids they'd like to help, and we work with the schools. Each child is measured to make sure that we have the right size.
And these are new shoes,
we only
not
do
used.
New athletic shoes.
And you know, sadly, you know, these shoes, in some ways, they're adorable. But for most boys, they would not be adorable for them.
No, this was on a little 3rd grade boy who was hiding in the bushes and would not come into school because he was so humiliated to be wearing his sister's shoes.
Because his family had no shoes.
This is all they had.
This shoe, I mean, it seems fine if you look at it, but the problem with this shoe is
falling apart.
It's falling apart.
And these are real shoes we've taken off of kids.
How can we get involved?
Oh, there are so many things that people can do who'd like to help. Start a chapter. If you have a group that you'd like to adopt a school anywhere, we are easily replicable in any, we only work in the U.S., but any school in the United States. You can invest in us, donate to us to help us find new volunteers and corporate sponsors. You can go to Nordstrom and buy a $10 gift tag. They're selling tags.
Oh, is that true?
Yes, through December 24th. And that provides a new pair of New Balance shoes to kids across the country. And we can find many other things.
What does it mean to these children to be given their own new pair of shoes, literally and metaphorically?
It's really powerful. We do shoes, but we're really doing so much more. Kids who are wearing shoes like this, shoes that smell, that are falling apart, or don't have shoes, experience enormous shame. So we're really about self-esteem. Part of why we only do new shoes is it's good for the child's feet, but it's really, some of these kids have never received anything new in their life. We had a little girl last year who, when she was given her box, wouldn't open it. She just hugged the box because she was so excited to have something new that somebody had purchased for her. So we're really about providing hope and self-esteem in a sense that you're valuable. And that's one of the reasons we work through schools. This is really about helping kids focus in class and participate in PE and make friends and feel like they're part of the school.
And I know California Assemblyman Chris Holden has gotten involved. There's an emergency facility for those in the immediate area, in I guess the Inland Empire area. And so if there's an immediate need, you can jump in.
Yes.
I don't know what to say. I'm just incredibly impressed. The website, by the way, is shoesthatfit.org. Her name is Amy Fass. My name is Brad Pomerance, and this is Time Warner Cable's Local Edition.